It's been a while since I've posted a video on my channel, but I noticed a flood of viewers recently, probably due to the fact that Halo Reach just had their 15-year anniversary, and Halo fell into the algorithm again. Either way, I got another wave of comments on my Forerunner video, and still, people keep flooding the comments section and arguing that humans are not Forerunner, which is still very strange because you know for a fact they never watched the video, and they're just assuming they're right. I mean, in all honesty, I know this is a fact, because a while back I spoke with someone who told me they didn't agree with me on humans being Forerunner. And when I asked them what their thoughts were on my video, they claimed they never actually watched the video, or C3 Sabertooth's video, or any other video arguing for Forerunners being ancient humans, which is always mind-blowing to me. Many of the people who debate me on this issue always argue that Bungie collectively agreed that they were meant to be separate. But they never actually tell me who it was at Bungie that said this. They just argue that Bungie collectively agreed. And then, yeah. So, one claim they make a lot is that they argue that the Halo 3 terminals prove that Bungie collectively agreed that they were always meant to be separate. That statement always blows my mind because it just proves that no one actually watched the video because I actually addressed that point. Paul Russell literally went and contacted one of the Halo 3 terminal writers who knew the lore better, and the writer told him that the Halo 3 terminals show that Forerunners are human. This is why, when the Forerunners discover a primitive humanity, they're blown away and they realize that humans hold the secrets to the Forerunners. When I mention that detail about Paul Russell, they'll come back and claim, well, he said they were separate before, but now he's arguing that they're the same, so we can't trust him. They'll say this right after arguing that he's completely reliable, the father of Halo, and that he is to Halo what the Pope is to Catholicism, until he proves them wrong, and then he can't be trusted. So, to help you understand why Paul Russell changed his mind, it's because Russell doesn't focus on the lore of Halo. He focuses on the making sure it's a functional game before it ships so that Microsoft doesn't take off their heads for failing them. We know this because when you read comments from him on Twitter X, he always talks a lot about his priorities being on meeting deadlines rather than knowing the key story elements of Halo, or whether Forerunners were originally meant to be human. As for other Bungie members, Joe Staten wrote the majority of lore for Halo, and in his novel Contact Harvest, he reveals that humans and Forerunners were originally the same until Halo 4 came along. Even Frank O'Connor and other Bungie staff approved of Joe's book and helped him edit it before it was published, which means Joe Staten didn't go rogue and add in that detail against Bungie. That was the main story, that Forerunners were ancient humans until Halo 4. On top of that, Marty O'Donnell straight up said they were the same. Even Marcus Leto was asked if humans and Forerunners had changed during the creation of Halo 3, which he said not really, meaning they were nearly the same as they were in Halo 1 and 2. If you wonder what the change was, go and watch my Forerunner video where I talk about this topic in more detail. You even had people like Evil Otto who said that when he read the Forerunner novels, he was confused because Forerunners were no longer human. And I mean, the list goes on of Bungie staff all agreeing that they were supposed to be the same. However, I have yet to find a single person who has brought forth any information showing me that Bungie collectively agreed they were supposed to be separate. Everyone just keeps saying, no, they were supposed to be separate and Bungie agreed, but no one will show me the evidence for it. They'll say the Halo 3 terminals say so, but when I show them that Paul Russell asked one of the Halo 3 terminal writers that said, Forerunners are human according to the Halo 3 terminals, everyone just kind of dismisses it and keeps saying the Halo 3 terminals say otherwise. I've shown you much of the evidence from former Bungie staff who worked on Halo's Combat Evolved to Reach, and they agreed that they were supposed to be the same, and that's that. 343 retconned the humans and Forerunners, and Bungie had written it so that Forerunners were originally human. This is the main reason the Covenant go to war with mankind in the first place. Because during the Age of Doubt for the Covenant, they found out their entire religion was a lie. And in order to keep the Covenant together, they have to obliterate mankind so that people don't learn that some people in the Covenant might be left behind. So, if you believe the Halo 3 terminals say they are separate, or Bungie collectively agreed that they were meant to be separate, let me know in the comments. But please back it up with evidence. Just saying so is not going to cut it for me. Believe me, I will absolutely change my stance on this entire issue if the evidence is far more compelling. But there needs to be evidence, and so far, I've yet to meet a single person who can prove this to me, other than just saying so. Either way, thanks for watching.